Hi, everyone. My name is Ivory, and I'm the founder of White Glove Marketing. We provide White Glove Concierge for hyper targeted lead generation and meetings, all so that you do not have to waste your time. We also offer no commitment pilot contracts. We want you to get the most bang for your buck. Before my uncle died, he taught me a very powerful lesson at the pool table. Real players call their shots. They don't get excited when they luckily get a ball into a random hole. And this no commitment pilot contract is what holds us accountable to that promise of taking a precise shot. Other companies, agencies, they put you on a commitment because they're relying on volume. They're relying on taking as many shots as possible and hoping to get a ball in the hole, which looks like a sale to you. Our promise at the end of the day is to provide only the hottest opportunities. This is done with our triple lead qualification process. First off, we create an ideal customer profile. A sale is not a sale. There are many people that you could sell something, but because it's a mismatch between what they are looking for and what you offer, they churn out quickly and they cause operational drag. You also have to fight against your own churn rate. We spend the time to research your customer base and segment them in terms of value, in terms of different customer profiles, and interview them and get to know them so that we can create the perfect messaging that only speaks to your ideal customer profile. Finally, how we can promise that we only book the hottest opportunities is because we actually meet with them and we have qualifying calls. Um, Afterwards, with our white glove touch, we're going to book them into your calendar with a context of why they make sense to meet with you, as well as also a call or video recording. That way, you can do further research and you get to further hold us accountable. We do not want to book someone with you that makes no sense, and you watch the video and it's very clear that they don't make sense. Next, the white glove touch, which I talk about a little bit later about how it helps you stand out, is us providing an authentic and personalized interactions with your potential customers that make them feel special and understood, which further helps you close them. We aim for quality over quantity. The benefit to you is higher lifetime customer value. When you are only selling to the people who make the most amount of sense for you, um, and you are actually able to offer them what they're looking for, they're going to stay with you a long time and they're also going to refer more people. Now, when we only provide you with hot leads instead of weak marketing qualified leads, you're not going to have to take as many meetings to finally get down to the people that make the most sense. And then, with the limited amount of energy, try and close them. We are just going to book the people who make the most amount of sense, which means that you have more time for the quality people that matter, which is going to help you close them and also help you improve those relationships so you keep them longer and turn them into brand champions. Of course, when you don't have to take as many calls and you don't have to deal with as much churn or as much operational drag from um, customers that don't make sense for you, you are going to have less processes to serve them. That is the benefit of just working with the people that make the most sense for you. And there's more profits involved. So, biggest issue is the principal agent problem. You, the principal, have an agenda and you delegate part of that to your marketer or your marketing agency, and they are there to give you the leads. The problem is that they're going to do what it takes to keep you for a long period of time, and to show you that they're succeeding by giving you as many leads as possible. Simply put, you are not just buying contact information, you are buying sales, and they are selling you leads. Biggest lead generation challenge is just generating traffic and leads. And if this person is tied into having a job with you or relies on that contract with you, they're going to do whatever it takes to make you feel satisfied, which can include offloading a ton of leads. And of course, your salespeople are going to go sort through them, exhaust themselves, potentially churn out. Um, and then the marketing agency gets to say that it's sales fault. Of course, there's that saying from Glengarry Ross: the leads aren't weak, you are weak, and that is true so far as you want to say that to salespeople to make sure that they're continuing to be inspired and engaged towards trying to close leads. But the truth is that moving upstream, it's really marketing that does the work in closing a lead. They're the ones that find the perfect customer profile, find the perfect messaging that gets the person interested, and then tracks their actions towards showing buyers intent. And then finally, when that work has been done and they're in front of a closer, the closer is just there to close. And when that is not done, it causes so much problems for your operations and for your salespeople. And that is not what we do. We aim to only book the hottest opportunities. So I got a personal story. I launched and managed a Pilates studio. We had an ad agency that was providing leads with us. We got a lot of leads and we got lots of conversions, but they didn't stay long. They turned out within 3 months. After spending the time to go through and interview our customer base, we found new segments, one segment in particular, that when we closed them, they stayed with us for life and they referred people because there was a deeper reason for why they needed what we had to offer. It actually took care of their pain and helped them live a better life. Whereas the advertising agency, they focused on advertising to fitness junkies, people who are always excited to try something new. So, of course, we got a ton of those leads, and of course, a ton of them signed up, and of course, a ton of them churned out because they want to try something new. Again, that is why we focus on getting the right customer, the right message, and the right person in front of you. So, if this has happened to you, your sales team is exhausting themselves sorting through oftentimes hundreds of soft or disqualified leads, which leaves little energy and enthusiasm for the hottest opportunities. When you do sell something, it's often to the wrong person and they churn quickly, oftentimes causing operational drag with them. It creates an endless cycle of massive disqualifying, taking endless meetings, and repeating again with lower retention. What this equals to at the end of the day is your sales staff quitting, increased ops costs, lower customer satisfaction, and less profits. Our process and how we get to those triple qualified leads is first off, we're going to research your customer base and we're going to segment them in terms of first, second, and third on lifetime customer value, reachability, and conversion. We're also going to interview them and enrich their buyer persona by asking questions and also inciting them to tell stories. We believe that in their stories, there's more honesty and there's more of an opportunity to inject what you do into their journey towards solving their problem. We're then going to create precise messaging. A lot of agencies, they will cast a big message in front of as many people as possible, and it's going to bring as many people as possible. Our messages are very precise. It is meant just for the people who are the most interested in getting what you have to offer. The difference for the Pilates studio would be I'm looking for people who are interested in trying Pilates versus I'm looking for 10 people who want to get rid of their pain and their oppression in 10 days with Pilates. Well, with that second message in front of a crowd of 100 people, it's going to get less people in front, but these people truly need what you have to offer. And that's what ends in lifetime customer value and retention. Next, we're going to test multiple different channels. A lot of other companies, they have a background in a specific channel like LinkedIn or pay-per-click ads. And of course, they're incentivized to say, that's what you need. What we're going to do is take the time to research your customers, research different types of messages, and research different types of channels by actually advertising in those channels and seeing what makes the most sense. We do not offer cookie cutter solutions. We offer the solution that makes the most amount of sense for you. And that's part of the reason for the pilot contract is because we're not just going to plug you into pre-existing systems. We are going to offer you a totally personalized and customized solution that makes the most sense for you. That could even include something like a white glove handwritten letter. Finally, we're going to have pre-qualifying calls. We're going to understand the prospect's needs, and we're also going to rate them on their willingness to buy. The people who are the most likely to buy, we're going to push them over to you. Finally, because we're not just handing you a bunch of leads, we are trying to sell you sales. We want to debrief you. We want to know which people, which we can track back to which segments and which messages work the best for you so that we can go forward and we can scale out that success and bring more results for you. Our secret is the white glove touch. The white glove touch is our way of standing out in this economy full of many more new businesses and a lot more advertising. New business applications increased by 53% in the pandemic, which means advertising has doubled. Everyone is getting so many more emails and calls and text messages that they're tuning it out. What this is causing is attention fatigue. The reality is buyers like to buy, they just don't like to be sold to and advertise improper messages. You know, when someone is getting all this spam, they do still want to get a message from someone that has a solution to their problem. The challenge here is how do you stand out? Well, how we believe you stand out is with the white glove concierge touch. Imagining a butler wherever you go. A butler at a grocery store would stand out by understanding everyone's names, putting things in their cart that they knew that they were going to be buying, and taking their groceries to their car. If you can imagine a butler in any business, you can imagine how that would stand out and be remarkable. And that is tied into the fact that we look for the right person, we create the right a message, and how we interact with them. People can feel that a message has been shotgun to them. When it is a precise message, they can feel that someone's trying to understand their needs, which leads to the person feeling like they're understood and makes them want to work further with you. So, how do you get their attention? You stand out by connecting the right message with the right audience. You approach everything with authenticity. You create personalized experiences. You focus on quality over quantity, and you focus on closing brand champions, the people who are really going to appreciate that white glove touch, really appreciate your solution to their problem. If quality beats quantity in your mind, let me know. I would love to speak with you. I'd love to get to know you and perhaps move to the next step and help you get quality leads and stop wasting your time so that you can sit there and bat the hottest opportunities out of the park. My email is ivory at whiteglovemarketing.services. I'd love to chat further. Thank you very much.